I like to stay fast. Even my boxing style is all speed. So I don't eat more to get bigger. One meal a day is good. I like being hungry most of the day. It keeps my brain firing. When you're hungry, you're on. When you're full, you're not. I feel better when I'm hungry. Yeah, you can't be lazy when you're hungry, bro. You're hungry. You're hungry. Just don't eat. Be hungry. You can't be lazy. Now you go and you go do shit.
People, they want to argue so much, and I'm like, reduce your calories by 10%. Then what? Well, either works or it doesn't. Oh, it doesn't work. Well, do another fucking 10%. Until what? Until it works. Then yeah, and people don't want to hear that, but
because they want to word it in different ways and sell their packages. And
well, is it not because I'm fasting, keto, low carb, all this? You're like, relax, mate. Just
calories in, calories out. But I'm not necessarily even trying to stay skin. I just prefer, if I eat, I want to sleep.
I mean, you're quite big. You have to have a big dinner though.
I eat till I'm full. I eat a lot of meat. I'd like to think that 80% of my calories come from meat. I'd like to think that. So I try and avoid, like, I'll have a little bit of, if there's a meal, I'll have a few fries and as much meat as I can.
Yeah.
But in general, that's it. I don't drink sugary drinks. I try not to drink my calories. I only drink water.
Yeah.
And that's it. And then by the time I have a bunch of coffees, a bunch of sparkling water, and maybe a cigar, I'm not hungry anyway.
I only drink functional drinks. If I'm going to put something in my body, I want it to have a function. And I need liquid to live. But if I'm going to drink liquids, I like to drink functional liquids. When people drink non-functional liquids, I just think, why? So I've limited my liquids that I consume to the following. Water, because it hydrates me. Coffee, because it gives me energy of some sort. Or a Red Bull or an energy drink, because there's a point to it. I might have an orange juice because it's got some vitamins in there, for example. Alcohol, because I'll get drunk. Like, if I look at a liquid, I like to see what's the end result of the consummation besides the fact that it hydrates me. That's the reason I don't drink Coke. The fuck does Coke give you? Nothing. Why drink Coke? Why the fuck would you spend £3 on a Coke when you can have an orange juice, a coffee, and a water? If you have an orange juice, a coffee, and a water, you get hydrated, you get energy, and you get vitamins. You get 3 things. You drink a Coke, you get absolutely fucking nothing. Whatever you drink, whatever you consume in a liquid form should have a function.
A friend of mine, a kickboxer, started it and said, Andrew, you have to try this. It's changed my entire world. And it's the carnivore diet. It is basically living on 85 to 90% of what you eat has to be meat. Your calories per day.
Few carbs?
A little bit. You can like have a fry or fuck around with it, but in general, it's all meat. No rice, no pasta, no big plates of chips or any carbs like that, just meat. And you can eat as much meat as you want until you're full.
So tell me about your energy level with this diet.
Yeah, so 2 things changed. One, the first thing that changed is I started losing body fat. And the reason I was losing body fat is when you eat only meat diet, the first few days you're quite hungry because you have like this carbohydrate hunger. Once you get past that and your body changes, there's a whole bunch of science behind it that's boring, but
ketosis. Yeah,
your body doesn't burn glucose anymore, it burns ketones.
Exactly.
So I started losing body fat. Like I was always in good shape. I was always like Hercules, you know.
Right.
But now I started to really, like, my 6-pack really came out. And I was like, this is crazy. And the reason is, when you're eating only meat, you don't actually need that much food. So you're losing body fat because you're dieting without trying. So when I was eating normal food, I'd eat 3 or 4 times a day, sometimes, and snacks in between. When I'm eating only meat, I'll eat a big lunch of steak, a big dinner of steak, no breakfast, no snacks, and I am full. There's like no room for anything else. It's weird. So the first thing that happens is you eat a lot less, so you lose weight. And secondly is the way I feel is completely different.
You actually have more energy.
More energy. You know when you eat lots of food and you get that tired, lethargic, I want to lay down.
Because of the insulin.
That's all carbohydrates. That's all carbohydrates. And also, anyone here who suffers with depression or anyone here who feels angry some days or brain fog. Have you ever had those days where your brain feels like it's foggy, you're not thinking clearly, you're not sharp, you know? That's all carbohydrates. When you remove carbohydrates, all of that goes away. I used to have really bad brain fog, and I know this because I play chess every day. I play 1 or 2 hours a day of chess.
Wow.
My father was a grandmaster. I play online, and some days I just wouldn't fucking see. I'd lose game, I'd just lose all day.
You couldn't focus.
I was trying to focus, but I just couldn't see clearly. I just couldn't see things. So some days my brain just wasn't firing properly, but when I changed to this diet, it's completely different.
With less carbs.
With the less carbs you eat, the better. If you really want a piece of bread, have a piece of bread. But the idea is the less carbs, the better. And then what you do is you eat lots of fatty meat, because the fat in the meat has all the vitamins. So you can actually change to 100% meat. You don't need fruit, vegetables, bread. You can go completely meat. If you eat fatty meat, the fat's gonna have all the vitamins you need. So I eat lots of fatty meat, lots of fatty steak, a little bit of salad, and that's it. and it's changed my worldview, man. It's changed everything about it. Now I'm eating like basically once a day.
So would you recommend this to somebody who wants to lose?
Everybody.
Really?
Everybody.
Everybody.
Even if you don't want to lose weight, even if you just want to put muscle on, even if you just want to feel more energetic. Because what happens now, I'm at a point now, my body has shifted and changed. I genuinely eat once a day and I am not hungry.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not hungry. Once that change happens from glucose to ketones, you can have two steaks and you're fine 24 hours. It's weird.
That's so nice.
It's so weird. And another thing I've noticed is how much time it frees up, because I never cook at home ever.
Yeah?
So I used to go out, get some breakfast, go out, get some lunch. So now I notice during the day, when you're not constantly eating all the time, how much more time you have. I know it sounds stupid, and I feel so much better.
Yeah.
I feel so much better, so much more energetic, stronger, everything. I look better.
Yeah, you feel better.
And I feel better, which is the most important thing.
People don't understand that coffee changed the world. Before coffee and caffeine, we were living our lives in rhythm with the sun. We got up when the sun came up, we went down when the sun came down.
Couldn't go against it.
We didn't go against it very much. With the Industrial Revolution and caffeine, the introduction of caffeine, we now had night shifts, we now had double shifts. Think about this. If a job introduces a coffee break, if a company says, stop working and drink this coffee, that's because the coffee you have is worth the time they let you not work, because you make up for it, plus some. That's how powerful it is. My entire reality is caffeinated. I haven't been awake without caffeine in years.
Yeah.
I drink coffee every single day. So I thought about this and I thought, maybe life's better without caffeine. So I took a week off of coffee and there was zero advantage. I didn't sleep any better. I didn't feel like I could focus as well. So after a week, I had a cup of coffee and it was like, the miracle is back. There's nothing bad about caffeine. I have 10 to 15 coffees a day every single day, and I will do to the day I die.